G'day everyone, Goober here with another Torchlight Infinite Sandlord season video. I just got another secret realm. I feel like there should be a massive announcement on your screen when this pops up. It just seems like it appears out of nowhere sometimes. This one is the stage only has non-aggressive goblins. There's a small chance to summon a boss when a goblin is defeated. So let's give this a crack and see what this is about. Well, at least I shouldn't die, I guess. Oh, there's a boss. Chog bosses. A couple of them. 3 of them. Okay. Another boss. So what's that? 4 bosses so far? 6 bosses. Crappy scepter. 7, 8 bosses. Dropping a lot of crap legendaries. At least they die fast. What's that? 9 bosses? 10 bosses? 11 bosses? Oh, he almost killed me. This is only 8-0. Just testing out a new builder-any. So it's 13 bosses, I think. 14 bosses. 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, there he is. $18 bosses. 19, 20, 21. Get 9 more bosses, shall we? That's 2. 7 more. Make it an even 30. Or not. Oh. Not too bad. Don't think I really got any loot, but oh well. Alrighty, got another secret realm here. This time we've got Sea of Rights. The stage... Okay, goblins again. I guess I'll pause if I get any good loot. Nothing from that one. You know, it'd be cool if this was affected by the season mechanic or your Atlas tree or something. Having on boss kill stuff in this one would have been really cool. Or the amount of gold that you could potentially get from there would be really cool, but it kind of just feels like a shit side zone, to be honest. It feels less worthwhile doing than just continuing to map. Is this the only one that can spawn? 3 times in a row. Wonder if it's going to be garbage again. You know what's really annoying? These guys that charge, they don't appear until they're already in their charge. So if you're standing in their path, you don't know it, but you're going to die. Frustrating. They do seem to drop a lot of shit legendaries, so I'll give that. Nice if they just drop something decent. Wrong type of Ralphs. T1 Fizz. Pretty interesting chest. 15 FE, not too bad. So anyway, I was hoping to get some decent secret realms, but I just got the same one 3 times in a row. And I may as well make this into my daily cap video. I have managed to... Well, I farmed up a bunch of currency and I now hit for about 1.5 to billion damage every now and then. We'll move around, it seems to go up over about 5 billion every now and then. So it's the good thing about Boom Moto is each of these explosions, the damage reaches about that rock, and it covers most of the screen. So every single explosion is hitting for 2.5 billion. So this is saying 4.8 billion single target damage. It's really good area damage. So I changed a couple of things. I put increased area in here. It is additional damage and skill area. I don't know if the skill area really works, but I think it makes them bigger. So they're pretty huge there. Maybe I was imagining it, but it definitely was. It doesn't make them bigger at all. I don't know why I was thinking it did, but pretty funny. The steamroll. Do better. Oh. That's not really consistent. Oh, I guess it's... yeah, okay. Steamroll's a lot better. I'll leave it on steamroll. Honestly, I thought when I put on increased area, it made him bigger. And that is why I left that skill on. Because I thought it made him bigger. Anyway. So I farmed the entire day with that. But I'm only doing 8 ones at the moment. So it doesn't really matter too much. One thing that you would have noticed, I got this to 5 because Inspiration Essence was really, really cheap. It was like 0.2 each or something ridiculous. They were like 2 or 3 each last season, so it would cost 900 FE or something to get a skill to 5. So I bought the T0 base for about 30 flame elementium, I think, and then I upgraded it to 5 for about another 150 flame elementium, and that gave me 20% additional damage, which is really, really nice. Unfortunately, this skill costs a lot more. I would like to get it up for another 20% additional damage. Shame it doesn't increase the max life, but you get that. I didn't change any of the other skills. I believe I didn't have these candles yesterday. So servant damage and minion damage, and then on the other one I've just got sealed compensation and minion damage. So pretty decent soul candle upgrades. Another huge upgrade that I got was I got this +2 trait level memory. This brings it to level 4. So the other one had this at level 1. So it was for every 70 max life or energy shield a synthetic troop has, self-destruct damage increased by 1%. That is now 25 max life less. So not quite half, but pretty decent anyway. I could go for that one, but I believe that this one is better. I haven't actually tested it, but this one makes more sense. So my minions are currently running with... where are they? 10,300 life and 9,900 energy shield. So effectively they have 20,300 health pool, I guess. So divided by 70, that means it'd be 290% synthetic troop damage versus 451. So it's about 160% synthetic troop destruction damage extra, which is pretty huge. It was 800 flame elementium, so a pretty expensive upgrade there. I do need to do something about this. 50% defense of nothing is nothing. It's just worthless. I really need a new belt. Just +1 minion skills or something. But I have been selling all of my precious embers because they are ridiculously expensive, and because I was selling those embers I could afford this. And this is really, really nice. So I do want to get this up to 40 for another thing, but yeah. So I did switch this one out as well. So this did drop from 0.18 to 0.2, so that's a 10% damage loss there. But I did gain min crit strike rating and damage. On here I got minion attack speed. I tried rolling this, but I failed it. Oh, I've got 4 more attempts. Fail. 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 One more. Oh. Sorry, dot builds, but I'm going to roll over that. Rip. Anyway, so pretty big upgrades there. What else did I do? I don't think I did anything in here. I really need to work on my slates because they're kind of garbage. Like the +1 skill level and +1 skill level 2 command is really good. So that's the main thing, the top part here. That one, so I can run all the auras. But the extra affixes down here are horrendous. Like, what the fuck is that? What is that? It's just wasted affixes here. That one's not bad. But these, what is that? What is that? I could have +1 skill level or something in there. I actually need to use a transcendence wedge for the path of progression. So maybe I'll do that on that. Got a couple of levels just because I was smashing 8-1s pretty easily. I was going to the Oasis a bit. There are certain things in here that seem to just give you heaps of FE, which is great. So I noticed when I leveled it up, over here you have the Jungle Island, and it says it gives you bound FE, but if you send an airship, let's say these guys, and you just load up the minimum, I can't fulfill the whole thing. It's going to do 3,000, but if you send the whole lot, just send an entire bucket load, it seems to bring back about 20 FE and about 150 precious embers. Precious embers are about 0.2 each at the moment, so my brain is shutting down. So 150 times 0.2. If you send the whole lot, takes an hour. They come back with about 70 flame elementium worth of stuff, which is honestly pretty huge, to be honest. I'm not going to do that right now. I heard my son. He's got the flu. Here we go. That was just a standard run. I don't think that's worth anything. Unfortunate. But if that was a full load to that area, then that would have been a lot more than that. So 74 is still not too bad. So that's 14, 21 FE there at least. So that's not too bad at all. The gear coming back is kind of a disappointment, but I'm sure it will get there eventually. Maybe when these things can level up to 6. So I need to level up the these guys. But I want to have my stockpiles getting up there overnight. So I'm not going to hamper that. I'll just set everything else to produce everything so I can fulfill those jungle orders a little bit faster. So I've covered hero traits. I've covered... Oh, I didn't cover the ring that I bought. So I bought this base for 600... How much did I pay for that? I spent a lot of FE today. just doing the strategies that I put videos out for. Selling pretty much everything. At 450 FE, I bought this base for, and then I crafted on some stuff just using the bound currencies that we got. Ended up hitting T1 strength pretty easily, T1 erosion. I only managed to get T3 double damage with the 5 ultimate embers that I had. And then I got T2 physical. I did have a T1 of something else there. Can't remember what it was. And T2 energy shield, which isn't too bad. I did get 2 oversights with +5. So that's not too bad. Ultimately, I do want a priceless weapon in here that I can use isomorphic arms probably. Or a 2-handed hammer or something. And I need to upgrade these 3. I did get lucky with a corrosion. I got kind of lucky. This was a 49% damage increase, but this would have been a 200% damage increase. So if it hit the +3 synthetic troops, then they are going for about 5,000 flame elementium at the moment, which is frustrating because there's none of these, but 189 if you just want that one. So that one's pretty garbage. What about this one at T0? So 444. So it's not even a very good helmet. However, if we do the trade search and we look for this at minimum 3, there's 2 up for 6,000 and 6,666. So yeah, it's annoying that it's a good helmet, but it needs to drop a lot more. What's the base? Machine Lord. 300 FE for an attempt. This needs to drop a lot more. Boom Moto needs a little bit of help. Just a little bit. Like that ring. The 2 good mods on it are ultimate affixes. 10 command is an ultimate affix. Double damage, ultimate affix. But anyway. I will get there eventually. Need to improve my slates a fair bit. That should boost my damage, hopefully into Profound. I did one map. It was very rough. 5 billion DPS is not enough for Profound. I think if I got to 20 billion DPS, Profound would be a lot better. But anyway, I have done T8 Traveller, so there is that. And yeah, I think that covers off on pretty much everything. Oh, what is going on here? Offhand. There we go. Why was that not in use? I love these weapons. They are so friggin' cool. Anyway. Cosmetics are important, you know? That's all I've got. Thanks for watching. And if you haven't been using TLI tracker.gg, give it a go. You might enjoy it. Cheers.